You see that? That was right. That's how she's on her day off. Hold on. There's so much going on in the media. So let's start off with clearing up the situation with you and your husband, because obviously Tamar brought it up. So are you still married?
We're legally separated. Okay. So, you know, if we don't have a complete divorce yet, but
the paperwork is filed. You're going through the divorce process.
The process.
Do you guys still live together?
Yeah. We don't do no booty. It ain't like that. You don't touch me, I don't touch him. I get out the shower and it's nothing.
How long have y'all been together, separated together?
About 3 years, maybe.
When was the last time y'all did it?
About 3 years.
Really? I'm saying 3 years is a long time. You ain't had none in 3 years? At all? From anybody? What? Shit, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Girl, you a born again virgin. You date other people, obviously.
I had started doing the real dating thing, but I'm going to go ahead and start talking about the Kordell thing.
Okay.
It was almost like, you know how like the beginning stages of you talking to somebody, you get to know somebody, because I met him at the event.
Right.
He's a cool guy. He really is a nice guy.
Right.
You know, he's awesome. He's a really nice guy. It just wasn't a love connection, but we're still friends.
Right. Were you ever dating?
Going out on dates.
Okay. Just more so getting to know
More
each
so,
other.
it's the beginning stages. I just met him at that moment. And then, you know, we were just kind of getting to know each other. There was no love connection.
So why?
That's it.
You know I gotta ask. Why did your sister feel like she needed to go out on a limb and make sure that the world knew that you didn't know him and you guys had just met?
Well, I never talk about any of my relationships, even if I'm trying to pursue somebody, with Tamar. For that reason alone. Just for that reason. Because she'll go to the left field. We've allowed Tamar to say and do whatever she wanted to do and say. And finally, I got to the point where I'm like, this ain't cool. You know, we're all grown. We have our own families. You can no longer say what you want to say to me. I have to create these boundaries.
Let me keep it 100 with you. Anybody that I know is going to want you to be out the house. Dude got to be out the house. Like, I'm just telling you.
What you trying to set me up with something?
I might be trying to hook you up with somebody, but
you know you are the matchmaker of celebrities.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Don't do that.
You are.
I just be playing matchmaker.
But you are the matchmaker of the celebrities. I'm just saying, you are. You do a good job.
Well, thank you.
That's a compliment.
I appreciate it. But what I need from you, I'm just telling you as your girl, that dude, you're going to have to work out the husband-separated relationship. He's going to have to, like, come to the house when you're out of town, but have his own crib. Because any man that I know that's going to be comfortable, they're not. And even when I talked to Kordell, and I did talk to him about it, he was
that made him feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, he was like, Towanda is dope. Like, when y'all first met, he was like, hey, do you know her? I was like, who? He was like, the one on the right of you. I was like, yeah, I'm sitting next to her. He was like, but you know her? I was like, what do you want, Kordell? He was like, I'm just saying, she fine. And so it started out like that, and then, you know, he was like, Shanae, she goes home to a dude. Like, he's not trying to be Mary Jane. You know, no matter how it...
No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? And anybody that would be interested in you is going to be turned off by the fact that you have your husband, ex-husband, whatever he is, at the crib. So, my recommendation would be allow old boy to get his own spot. Allow old boy to get his own crib and come over when you guys, you know, when you're out of town, so that you can start to live again. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them cobwebs up off that
There ain't no cobwebs. I do my exercises. Ain't no cobwebs. Ain't no cobwebs. But it is
tight. So back to Tamar briefly. Her fans
are very disrespectful.
Yeah, and said some really mean things about you on Twitter. So what the hell happened with you?
Tamar was crying to my mother saying that nobody supports her. That's been the whole issue. That Tamar is saying that nobody supports her. But there are some things that I will never display on television because I think that some things you have to preserve for fans.
One of the tweets that I read is something like, you're just mad because her husband is rich.
I'm getting to that.
Okay, go
so
ahead.
then they started attacking my kids. They said, I wish your kids got raped and run over by a bus. Now everybody know, every mother in history, you don't talk about nobody's kid
At all.
You can talk about me all day long.
Right.
And at that moment, I was like, oh hell no. So the next tweet that came in was like, oh, you just jealous, you just mad because Tamar's husband is a millionaire, your husband is a bum. I said, no, check the web, boo. You know, that's when I started saying what I said. So I wasn't thinking about what was right or what was wrong at that moment. I have to say that was absolutely out of character for me to respond to those inaccuracies.
Right.
Yeah. But I wasn't even worried about that. I was,
Right.
you know, you attacking my kids? Are you kidding me?
Check mode.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yes. So that's what happened, and then it got blown way out.
What does Tony and Trina? Did anybody else say anything as far as the tweets and her fans? Anybody else address it at all?
And we all feel the same way about most of those things, that they're extremely disrespectful, and that you gotta check them. You can't live in your own hype and not check people. You have to learn to check people, especially when they cross that boundary.
What? Girl, Towanda, Tamar, Tony, Trina,
Tracy.
and Tracy.
Mommy's on my parents are on there tonight, and they are cutting up so bad.
Oh, nice. Hopefully everybody gets it together. It's important that, like I said, at the end of the day, that every family stick together. So this is Shanae Hall, my girl Towanda. I'm signing off. She answered a lot of questions.
This is my light skinned friend that look like Michael.
This is my dark skinned friend that look like Michael Jackson.